Okay, so first looking at our hand, we got our starter and macro, and our keystone is a good banish target for us. Speed this up. He Valors us, so I kind of just like set 3 and pass in case he had like a cosmic or he plays Runicks and has like a spell and trap destruction. I just instantly play this one because we know we have another one backed up anyway, so there's no point not to. And under macro, Mirror Jade is not able to banish because he requires you to send a Fallen Albaz extra deck monster to the graveyard, but since everything's sent to the banish zone, he's not able to use Mirror Jade's effect, so he decided to summon Masquerade the Blazing Dragon instead. So I flip up this just to protect my life points a little bit, because I know I'm going to get burned out pretty quickly here if I don't. So I draw a card. My first play, got a normal summon ST46, and I gotta go into Arsenal just to beat over this Masquerade Dragon. But if you check right here, we have a level 2 M05 in the grave, so we searched our field spell so we could special summon M05, search our level 3 for next turn, and banish Keystone to summon our Mutant Beast, and we made sure to put it in attack mode because the field spell boosts our attack, so that way Lubellion can't just attack over it, and then that's game. Alright, so we're going first again, and this deck's really simple. All you need is like a starter, and it's like a starter plus Floodgate deck, so it's not too hard to play. You just gotta make sure you search for the right cards and banish in the right cards. So summon him, banish the level 2, search for the 3, and just set our 2 cards here. He plays this card. I'm gonna negate the search here by banishing myself, and the reason I banished myself was because Cry returns us to deck anyway, and if he had Droplet or something, he could have stopped us. We play There Can Only Be One, locking him only into spellcasters, and he's doing some shenanigans here. The Pendulum card can destroy us, so can the Purple Poison Magician, so he's got 2 cards that can destroy us. I flip up Mutant's Cry right before he ends the main phase to pop the Trap card, and Valence, right here, I put him here on kind of like purpose. I could have also summoned him here, or I could have chained to be unaffected by this spell effect, but I was under There Can Only Be One, and I either have this on the field and I can't summon this, so I kind of let him put him in my zone here. He's going to destroy There Can Only Be One, but he's in the battle phase, and there that goes. And he's going to get into a bunch of stuff here, so it goes into Heavy Metal Foes, Electromite, puts him in the extra deck, Astrograph Sorcerer gets summoned. I believe he goes into Selene, or Pendulum Dragon, something like that. I don't really know how pendulums work to be exactly. Selene, okay. Selene specials a Spellcaster from deck or hand or graveyard. Pops 2 to add 2, and I guess he gets to add another card. He plays that card. Don't know exactly what he's doing, but he is doing a lot of stuff. Goes into the Pendulum or Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, which is an Omni Negate. By shuffling up a face of extra deck monster, he goes into a 2 material Apollosa, so not too bad, not too bad. Omni Negate plus 2 monster negates. We play Pot of Prosperity to bait out his negate, because we just want to resolve Raigeki in this, and we luckily drew into Pot of Prosperity. So we Raigeki his board, go into ST46, search our field spell. We're trying to go for the OTK here. So we banish our continuous Mutant to summon Beast, play this to special our level 2. Level 2 searches a level 3, banishing the field spell to summon Mist, and then Mist and Beast go into Draglubion, and there goes our OTK combo. And that will close out the game because he doesn't have any negates here. Alright, so in this one we're going against everyone's favorite deck. We're going against Runicks. So we are going first, summoning our starter, banishing Mist, so we can summon our Corridor on top of that. Set to pass. And we don't need to instant flip this up because we have a banished target, which is Keystone. I let this go. I choose level 2 because I was afraid of Cyberstein, and lo and behold, you guys will find out. I'm going to speed this part up for you guys as well. There it is. Cyberstein, field spell, banish myself because I need to anyway to use Cry. I have to shuffle myself back. Don't want him negating me. gets back his, and notice right here, his field spell's banished. I believe one field spell's in the graveyard. Let me check. Yep, right there, in the graveyard. So one in the graveyard, one banished, one in the hand. Monster Gate. Alright, here we go again. Oh, there it is. Mutant's Cry. Popping the field spell. Boom. And pop. But he summons Runic Wings just in time. So he banishes herself, protecting the field spell. He gets to draw 3 cards. Card of Destruction. Drawn to Mutant's Cry, he banishes the other monster to draw 2, I believe. Duster my back row, just chain expansion, summon our 2, search our ST46. We're in a pretty good spot here. Pretty good spot. And he's so low on cards, so what you want to do when someone's really low on cards, you kind of want to look through their graveyard, see what they have. Because you know they're going to have 3 of a lot of their spells, and if you look, you notice he only has 2 runic tips in the graveyard. And he shuffled back all 3 of his destroy the special summoned monster, and since they shuffled to the bottom of the deck in any order, and he's put back 3, right, and he has 4 cards on top. So if he draws one, you know it's not going to be that card, because the bottom of his deck has the 3 cards that say destroy special summon monster, blah blah blah. And Runic Tip, he only has 2 copies in the graveyard, which means that a 3rd copy is either in his hand or it's on top of his deck. So you want to try to like see that while you're dueling, especially if their cards are really low, you kind of know what they have in their hand by looking at their graveyard. I go into Arsenal, he plays Summon Limit, so let's speed this up here. We just attack, he summons his thing, I banish to negate that, attack, attack, and attack, and not enough damage. And okay, he summons him and attack, and what this guy does is if you attack him, he ends the battle phase. So what I do is I just go into Lancelot, and this guy actually can direct attack for 2000, and he also has an Omni Negate, which is uncontrollable. So whatever card activates, anything that activates, even if it's your own card, he's going to negate it no matter what. Whatever card he has in his hand happened to be a Runic Tip, because you know that the last 3 cards are going to be that cards that he shuffled back on the bottom of his deck. Direct attack, and win.
このジョルノ・ジョバーナには夢がある。何言ってんだお前。